Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Dark Sage 23. Today, we are going to be retrieving the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, which is right in between Morthal and Dawnstar. So, I wonder if anybody ever, like, made a Dwemer class. Not class, a race. Like, just as a mod, and what they would look like. Would they be short elves? Because, you know, dwarves are typically short. So, and in this one, they were just elves. But they were underground elves. And technologically advanced elves. So they'd be really short elves.
I can take you to an... Where do you want to go?
Morthal.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorik's.
I really wish he wouldn't sing. Alright, so Morthal has a pretty cool quest line. You know, if you're really gonna bother to do it.
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own...
Please, enough.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not bad. Really, he's not.
Look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
It's a pretty, you know, another bleak, run-down little place. In the middle of an evil swamp. So that's fun. We are... I think we're gonna do the Maroon's Dagon quest next. Because that's one that we need to get out of the way. That'll, you know, get us a significant amount of Daedra hearts. When I say significant, I also mean like 3, 4. I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like all that much. 3 or 4 Daedra hearts. But considering that they aren't really that bountiful, that's a pretty decent amount. Of course, if you're playing on the computer, you can always just, you know, command key 99 of them. And then you'll never need Daedra hearts again. Alright. Scroll of Blizzard. Well, I can sell the scroll. Dead guy. Going inside. Ustengrav. Alright, more bandits. More free stuff. Can never pass up free stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lydia! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you like that. You think I like hitting you, Lydia? So that was kind of irritating. Got a good staff out of that, though. No, I don't want staff of the familiar. Again, good staff if you're, you know, into conjuration, but if not, I don't know about that. I would say that that staff could be useful for anyone if used properly. The familiar you know, summons is not very strong, but that's not to say that having a familiar helping you out is not useful, because it really is. Especially if you don't have a follower and you need someone else to take some of the damage off of you. Out of range. For example, she took a ton of damage that could have, you know, been redirected towards me instead. So it's always helpful to have someone even if it's just for the purpose of them absorbing damage. Speaking of which, I should probably give Lydia a better set of armor and better weapons. It's not a bad start. I mean, she has steel, like full steel, and that's not bad at all for a companion, especially. I can't believe I passed that up. I need to be more careful about what I pick up and what I don't pick up. Restoration's almost at 20. Let's go over the restoration skill tree just real quick, and I'll tell you what my favorite ones are. I like this one because it makes, you know, everything easier. Then I really like restoration dual casting. Recovery is always good. Avoid death, I mean, you don't really need any more of an explanation than that. Respite is probably my absolute favorite because healing spells also restore stamina. So, I mean, for somebody that's going to use stamina a lot, that's very good. Healing spells cure 50% more. That's always helpful. Ward absorb, recharge magicka, and necromage. All spells are more effective against the undead. I hate specific spells. I don't like them. It's like, I'm gonna make you more effective against one enemy, one type of enemy, out of all the enemies that you're gonna be fighting. It's like, okay, you're gonna fight a lot of undead in this game, but I would rather... Alright, let's say that it gave you like a plus 10% effectiveness against undead. I would rather have a 2% more effectiveness against everything than a 10% effectiveness against one thing. I'm sure some people disagree. But that's just my personal feeling, because I'm not just gonna be fighting undead. So the more well-rounded I am, the better my chances of survival are. Usually in these tombs, though, you won't run into anything except undead. I mean, you might occasionally run into like a skeever or some shit, but that's about it. And then there are other times when you just won't run into any undead at all, like when you're in a like a dwarven kind of area. You find that there's absolutely no undead in there. It's just robots and occasionally Falmer. If you don't know what Falmer are, you might want to Google it, or, you know, look it up on YouTube. I'll be showing you them later, but it's not going to be for a while because we do not quite have the capabilities to take on the Falmer. We're certainly not weak, but they are definitely stronger than we are. pains me to say that. Hopefully that guy will climb out and step in the fire. Looks like he did. And it looks like he's running away because he got hurt. Yeah, he got really hurt by that. Nailed him. Troll skull. There's actually one cave where it's absolutely nothing but trolls. Just trolls everywhere. It's bad. For whirlwind sprint. Alright. Douche. They're gonna shoot some arrows at us while we're up here. But up here is like a secret chest that usually doesn't have anything great, but is worth getting. Sometimes it has worthwhile stuff, sometimes it doesn't. In this case it didn't. But I have no regrets. That was interesting. What weapon does she have?
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my friend?
Oh, okay. That's helpful. She's got a weapon that fears the undead. Alright, get the dragon word over here. Word of power. Ooh, that's a very helpful spell. Or Thu'um. Cliche hidden stuff under the waterfall. One of the, well, perhaps the two best reasons for having become ethereal is, one, if you're in a battle you can't win, you can use become ethereal and get the hell out of there. And two, if you use it and you jump from a very high place, as long as you hit the ground before it wears off, you won't take any damage. So I'm gonna give you guys an example. Alright, so this jump would actually maybe kill me. Ooh, I don't have dragon souls. Okay. never mind then, guys. If I had a dragon soul, I would show you. I'll show you later, though. But yeah, so, just read it to you real quick. Your Thu'um reaches out into the void, changing your form to one that cannot harm or be harmed. So basically, you become a ghost. Or, you know, ethereal. I don't know why I just did air quotes, because that's literally what you become. Alright, so as you'll see, when you walk by these things, they light up and they make a noise. And as you walk by them, you open up the doors over here. So, this is when your whirlwind sprint is going to come in most handy, because you have to sprint through these, and then you have to use whirlwind sprint to get through. So, got it. And then it'll automatically just open them after you get all the way through, so that way your companion can get through. Hopefully I can get this right. She cannot get that right. If she dies, I'm gonna be sad. Because I really like Lydia. It makes me sad that you can't, you know, marry her. But that's alright, because you can marry Ayala. And she's pretty sexy. Hit, hit, alright. So she gives you back that, well, somebody's taken, you know, the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. But when you get it back, you can come back to this. I guess this is a tomb? Or an altar. Either way, you can come back and you can activate it, and it gives you a free dragon soul. I wonder if she'll even use this mace if I give it to her.
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
I'm gonna give her the arrows that I don't want. I'll give her... Alright. Yeah, she's using it.
You lead, I'll follow.
I got everything in here, right? Yeah. I'm probably gonna make her a full set of Dwarven. So that way she can, you know, take more damage, last longer, things of that nature. She'll be a more effective follower. I really like that about this game, that you can make your followers more effective through spells, armor, weapons. All that fun stuff. Because in some games it's just like, yeah, you can give them armor and you can give them weapons. And there's certain weapons and armor that they will never be able to use. But in this one, it's pretty much if you can use it, they can use it. Obviously there are some exceptions to that rule. They're not going to be able to use the most incredibly powerful spells. Just because you've mastered destruction doesn't mean they have. Alright. Going on over to Riverwood. I'll never understand this. When you obtain a spell book, you need to read it to learn the spell, which destroys the book in the process. So you're telling me that if I read a book, it breaks? That doesn't make sense. It's not a very effective book either. I'm gonna get some leather and some leather strips. Oh, the cultists.
You're the one they call Dragonborn. Then it is too late. The lie has already taken root in the hearts of men. So we shall expose to them the falseness in their hearts by tearing out yours, deceiver. When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Time to die.
So that started the Dragonborn quest. Whether I liked it or not. Typically I've seen that only take place in Riften. I like their armor though, so I'm gonna take it.
Who among us could possibly hold that honor?
They all have the same effects, so I'm just gonna...
Ow.
So yeah, that explains to us the introduction of Dragonborn, which is a DLC that we will be playing later on. They sent 2 Dark Elves after me? Oh, Mirak. Did that start Dragonborn? Yeah, we're not doing Dragon.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy. Get me mad, and I'll prank you. And not a
You're that
little,
visitor
a lot.
been poking around. Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Papa says I'm too friendly with strangers, but you seem alright.
You damn straight I seem alright.
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me. Close the door. Now we can talk.
Oh, secret door. I'm taking your map.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. I hope so, but you'll forgive me if I don't assume that something's true just because the Greybeards say so. I just handed you the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too? It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. I'll explain what I want when I want. Got it? You'd already be dead if I didn't like the look of you when you walked in here. But I had to know if the rumors about you were true. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. If you don't trust me, you were a fool to walk in here in the first place. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
And then you gonna suck my dick, right, bitch?
You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds. Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
She's like, hold on, let me change. I like the blade sword. I do. I think it looks cool. It's like a katana, kinda. I think it's one-handed? Yeah. Too bad you can't make blade stuff. I would have really liked to have been able to make blade stuff. But don't worry guys, I'll show you where to get a full thing of blades armor. And a special weapon specifically designed to kill dragons. If you're into that.
Way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
Kynesgrove. Well, I'm gonna fast travel. I like that sword. This sword gets really strong if you do the quest for it. Off the top of my head, I can't think of the name of it. But it's a two-handed weapon. And I think its enchantment allows you to absorb health. And then something else. Because it's associated with the Daedric Prince Mephala. I think that's how you say his name. Her name. Its name. But regardless, there's a whole quest for it. And you still have to do a bunch of other stuff. You have to like kill people that trust you and blah blah blah. Some wolves right over here. Pellets. Pick up some pelts. Mine some iron. Holy crap, this video is running long. After I kill this dragon, I'm gonna end this one. The other video was, you know, the one right before this was 10 minutes, so I think I can afford to make this one a little bit longer. There's a bear, and they really hurt when they hit you. Typically, but I think we're a high enough level that it shouldn't be a threat. Snow bears will probably still be a threat. Wow, that was just bad. Alright, I got that one. Light armor up. Some clothes I don't need. A hat. Some boots. Tanning rack. This video is gonna run pretty long. I'm gonna have to probably drop some stuff too, so that way I can actually pick up these dragon bones. I'd say once I have about 10 bones and 10 scales, I should be good, because I'm not planning on crafting a ton of dragon stuff. Maybe for a follower. If Lydia's still alive by the time I have to use, or can use, dragon. Well, can make dragon, because I can already use dragon. But by the time I can make dragon, if she's still alive, I'll hook her up. This is another DLC thing. Stone Quarry. It's used for building your house. Again, it's not really useful for anything except building. But yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna be quiet for this part.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Slen Tibo. Aldu Winturi. Oantid Vokri Has Lixen Junkuzik. Ger Salokunir, Kalimir. Folusai Dovaki. Zuu, Korav Nid no Dove to high. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance, to dare take for yourself the name of Nova. Zaruganir, Kridar Jur.
Alright, now we just gotta wait for him to land. Alduin does not approve. Dragon execution. Oh, nope, we're gonna be over.
So you really
Yeah, so we're gonna put it on Become Ethereal. Drop the staff.
What is it? I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse. What is it?
Okay, guys. So we're gonna take the horn back to Arngir. And that will end this video. Because this was a long one. So I'm thinking I might do a playthrough for Fable Anniversary. If you guys are interested in that at all, let me know in the comments or send me a message. And I'll be sure to do that if you guys want. If you guys don't say no, I'm still gonna do it, so. Here he is.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da. Which means push.
Fusroda. Lydia, I'm so glad you could be here. Hopefully we'll have a party of some kind. You know, get some drunk on some Blackbriar.
Meis nu ismir, dovare brom, dava, da, roch.